not believe it, we're still in that mine. Uh-oh, this is going to take some willpower. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to be strong. Ooh, I may have to, I may not. Oh, geez, I made it. I didn't blow my horn. I didn't rev my engine. I didn't make any stupid cracks. I may be on the road to recovery here. I went all the way through a tunnel. I have no freaking idea if that's overhead is conveyor is for slurry or is rock or what. I've never seen them doing anything with it. Of course, this is only about the third time I've been up here, so that means nothing. Yeah, it's just a little bitty tunnel here. Shh, no noise, Jim. There you go. The road to recovery, you know how that is. Look at there, they're on railroad. That looks like ore cars. There's a locomotive down there somewhere with their name on it. Interesting. What? I guess they pull it out to the main line, and Union Pacific grabs it and hauls it where they send it to. I think that is the operations center for the mine right there on the right. They may have a visitor center, I don't know. I've never tried to look for a place to stop and look at anything like that. Maybe next time up here I'll do that. I'll come up by myself and do that. It's starting to warm up now that we're at the bottom of pretty much to the bottom of the hill. It was nice up there. Sheesh. Probably in the 70s, maybe to the 80s, but I got a feeling we're approaching 90 now, maybe even over 90. I don't have a thermometer on this bike anywhere to tell me what the outside temperature is. But the amount of sweat on my brow tells me it's getting there. We're coming up to this intersection. To the right will take us to Morenci. To the left will take us down to Clifton. I don't know if we're in Clifton now or not, to be honest with you. I haven't seen anything that said we were. I just assume this is all mine buildings and stuff they're doing. They're a part of their operations, I guess. There really isn't much to Clifton as you go through. It kind of winds through a canyon. Man-made canyon or God-made canyon? I don't know. Probably man-made. I have no idea when Clifton was organized. I'm going to guess in the 1890s, 1880s, somewhere like that. I think all this scenery around us here is man-made. I think the good Lord could have done a better job, or probably did do a better job originally, and they fixed it. But this modern world requires copper. Kind of awe-inspiring, really, to see what all they've done here as far as moving mountains and building new ones and all that. But I kind of like the way it was up on top. It's pretty much left kind of like the good Lord made it. I know one thing, it was an awesome ride down the mountain, or actually from Alpine to almost till we got to the mine. It was absolutely amazing. A couple of times I wondered if the brakes were still holding out on this old girl. They didn't feel spongy or anything, but they I just remembered how long they'd been on there, and I think I checked them a couple of months ago, but you never can tell. There's always in the back of your mind, oh my God, what if we get down to the steel? So as soon as I get home, I'll take a look at them. But they're still stopping, and I don't hear any squealing, so I'm going to say they're good. That sign said welcome to Clifton. As usual, I didn't look at it till too late, so I guess this is it. Don't mean we're out of the mine. I think just over that ridge line there is more mine. I think we got a town sitting here in the middle of the mine or something like that. They just built those ridges around it, or they left the ridges that were there. I don't know. I think Clifton and Morenci both are the epitome of a company town. I think the mine owns the town, or the other way around. Well, I know it's not the other way around. I imagine everybody here works in one way or the other for the mine. On the other side of those buildings there is an old street, a narrow street, probably the original town. I've been down it a couple of times. It's nothing to brag about. I didn't see anything to stop about. Though I have stopped here at the Circle K 2 or 3 times for gas as I was going up. Actually, once going up and twice just to turn around and go back after I got here. I know I wouldn't go up the hill without gassing up there. At 100 miles and not a fuel station between here and Alpine. If it ain't full, I ain't going. Looks like a railroad depot. Probably a visitor center now. That's what most of these old towns up here have turned them into. Because I guarantee you ain't going to take a train out of here and go nowhere. Well, unless you're a hobo and know how to jump them. You'll probably ride the rods till you got down somewhere. I'm not looking forward to that next 3-4 hours to get home. It's gonna be hotter than $2 pistol, as George Jones's song said. Bet you that interstate with that riding on that black pavement, I bet it's gonna be. I bet it's going to be 111 degrees, at least. Temperatures around are going to be hovering around 100, and that pavement, Drink lots of water. I think we're going to gas up in Safford and just dog it on in. I think it's about a 2.5 hour ride from Safford to home. I think about 60 miles on the interstate. That ought to be just exciting as hell. In fact, I wouldn't even be filming this now if it wasn't for this mine. Is something, I don't know if I've never found a video showing from one end of it to the other. I may have to come back up one of these days and go over to Morenci and see what's up there. I don't know how much you can see to the left, or to the right, I'm sorry. There's, you can back into the mine. So if you enjoyed it, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on down the road at another time. Bye now.